Good evening, viewers, and welcome to the news. First, let us take a look at the headlines. Bangladeshi gang attacks youth near Indo-Bangla border in southwest Khasi Hills district. One suspect, Masoor Akhtar, arrested. Government nears land deal to relocate Harijan colony families. Government announces removal of optional subjects from civil services exams. And Raksha Bandhan celebrated at Dauki border, a touch of love for BSF soldiers. The news in detail. A youth named Balsrang A. Marak from Rongdangai village in southwest Khasi Hills district was brutally attacked by a suspected Bangladeshi gang. The gang, armed with pistols and sharp weapons, stormed a shop where Marak was sleeping near New Rongdangai village. According to Superintendent of Police B. Jarwa, informed that the incident took place on Saturday at around 1 a.m. Police recovered weapons and an ID card of a Bangladesh police constable from the scene. One suspect, Masoor Akhtar, a Bangladeshi national, was caught by locals in Khonjoy village. Authorities with community support are actively searching for the remaining gang members. The Meghalaya government is in final negotiations with the army to acquire land near Anjali parking lot for relocating 342 Harijan colony families following a 2018 high-level committee recommendation. Chief Secretary D.P. Watlang confirmed that the land is suitable and expressed optimism about the outcome. In a separate move to strengthen justice in crimes against women, the state will establish a directorate of prosecution, appointing public prosecutors in all districts to separate investigation from prosecution. The National Commission for Women has also flagged rising concerns over single mothers, HIV-positive women and drug addiction cases in the state.
Urban Affairs Department is now in very advanced dialogue with the army authorities to get a new patch of land which is near Anjali cinema site on the other side of the road, and that land we have realized is adequate for reconstruction of the Harijan colony, and we hope that we'll get a positive outcome as far as the army authorities is concerned. If that happens and if that fructifies, then we can see it moving forward. This has happened this June. The Directorate of Prosecution, that is exclusively, they won't be doing the investigation anymore. They will be only in charge of prosecution. We have already hired and appointed the additional PPs, and now PPs, that is public prosecutors, also will be appointed soon in all the districts also. And the directorate has started functioning now, and we are hoping by separating the investigation and the prosecution, we will.
The Meghalaya government has announced the removal of optional subjects from the civil services exams to ensure fairness among candidates. Chief Secretary D.P. Watlang said all aspirants will now take uniform general studies papers along with a newly added paper on Meghalaya's history and culture. On the reservation policy, Watlang confirmed that a summary of the expert committee's recommendations will be presented to the Cabinet by August 31st, aiming to provide a comprehensive understanding of the policy and its future impact.
One specific one was taken up in yesterday's Cabinet meeting, and that is to do away with the optional subject in the MCS exam, that is the Meghalaya Civil Service exam. We have taken a conscious call that it is important that we have a level playing field, so therefore there won't be any more optional subject for the MCS exam, but only the general studies. So there will be a number of general studies paper, but they'll all be the same paper for all the boys and girls appearing for the exam. The report, as you're all aware, has already been submitted to state government. I have to just sum up the recommendations of the committee, and it's a work in progress, and as mandated by the cabinet to me to submit the report by the 31st of August, the deadline will be met.
In a surprise inspection on Friday, The Federation of the Khasi, Jaintia and Garo People, FKJGP, Birni Hut Circle evicted thousands of migrant workers found working without valid labour licenses in the 13-mile area. Led by Circle President Kit Borlang Suting and artisan Song Kongstin, the FKGGP team targeted factories and shops near the Assam-Meghalaya border, citing concerns over illegal influx following recent evictions in Assam. FKJGP leaders stated they acted on credible reports of outsiders infiltrating local workplaces.
Nakapat sa isin biang, kaya kalau kecepat, nakaliang keduni tu ginang semua. Yang subha bani trelang dengan kaleng bani. Tapi iya kan kalau kebenta, yang subha ban petip sengi, ni tu ginang alam dan mesin balang, ginang barang din, minuan baik. Dah kami sim kalau keluar, namar mistu, bahkan kadi kebenta kejungi, kum dipai langsung senang, bagi mesin kia, bagi nom sa wan telet, lagi lagi poyer. Tengah kerpat nak giliang tu ginang senang jungi baro, kum bangalaong di tayo di balalet. Nakaliang ka mga kapat, ikibabar sinong, ikising sama sinong, ikising lang kami. Bang subha, bang simkia, habide bang nikabenta.
In a major boost to rural farming communities, the Meghalaya State Rural Livelihood Society, MSRLS, inaugurated the Livelihood Service Centre and Saksham Centre in Domba village on August 8, 2025. The initiative, part of the national campaign on integrated farming clusters under MKSP, aims to equip farmers with vital resources and support. East and West Khasi Hills Deputy Commissioners Anita Kharpor led the inauguration, joined by BDO WL Masar and other officials. Saplings and farming equipment were distributed to SSG members, with Kharpor urging villagers to utilize government schemes to improve their livelihoods.
Kami baka sarkar jala kalapan try kam ye ki schemes ki baper lamba ki tnat try kam ki baper kenang bakin yarap ye ki nong shong snong ban kentiau ya ka jengyo jengkot de hakani ka sngi nilayo i ya ka jing tray shitom jongki SHGs jongki CLF jongpi baro ki badai ki nong mikmat jongkani ka nakani ka shno bapila poi hado uni u senjam nakata ka jing tray shitom.
Zinmed Pharmaceuticals has announced plans to begin operations in Northeast India, aiming to provide doorstep delivery of affordable medicines for both humans and animals. At a press conference in Guwahati, founder Aishi Ghosh Dastidar and Northeast Director Kabita Sarma Barua emphasized the company's mission to improve healthcare access, especially for low-income families. Meghalaya representatives Arban Sutanga and Lambaha Kurba shared that Zinmed's services will roll out in the coming months, offering faster prescription-based delivery to reduce reliance on traditional pharmacies. A joint inspection by the Ribhoi Youth Development and Social Organization and Meghalaya People's Social Organization, with support from the Food Safety Department and Ribhoi Police, revealed multiple food safety violations in rice hotels, roadside eateries and snack shops along NH6 in Nongpo and nearby villages. Several outlets were found selling expired and unsafe food items, posing serious health risks. Formal complaints have been filed at Nongpo Police Station and with food safety authorities, urging strict legal action under the Food Safety Act.
Hong kejingi kalong bahadian Meghalaya ya kejing ujar di babun lagi nak kendong bat di pajba nak kendong kathan kejingi hadian kata ngilale ya kani ke surprise checking dan dang ngilale ya kani surprise checking ngilalam pa ya itu gidukan kamtam ni ki restoran ya ke terkombu ciki ya itu gijur gijap ilap ba kamlong kacaka kabade benbu ya ki bat kejuk kapor ngilap bagi babun kijur ba kibu hantu de ki balada put lupa ya tu bapot ki branda bat ya ketu ke ba citeng na ketu ke ba pade ki ot ya ketu bat ki sa chat ya tu ujar
The Nyotrap Youth Council HYC Riboy Sepni Circle has submitted petitions to the Superintendent of Police and Deputy Commissioner raising two key law and order concerns. Led by President R.C. Thankyo, the group called for the creation of a women's police cell at Pathar Khama Police Station under Section 46(4) of the CRPC to better address cases involving women. In a separate memorandum, HYC demanded urgent action against alleged illegal activities at Queen's Hotel in Jorabat, Mausmai village.
Piula penpau sungi uang ba ka jingbom don jong ki infrastructure hadu mentak ni sini nadu bala upgrade ikan naga Pathar Khama apus jaga police zone himpa don ki infrastructure telang jungi kum kesang minamla an pediang halor kata kade kamram jong ka police department ban ai ka jingtho la kade shagino ki bentak high authority jong kiru kade ka kamram jugi reka bangi na liang kesang i kam focus bat ni dawa golong bade ban donno ki police women wing hapo ka Pathar Khama police.
In a moving Raksha Bandhan celebration at Dauki, along the India-Bangladesh border in Meghalaya, local women and youth gathered to honor border security force personnel with the sacred thread of Rakhi. Far from their families, these Jawans received heartfelt gestures of gratitude and solidarity from the community. The ceremony, marked by emotion and patriotism, symbolized the deep bond between citizens and the protectors of the nation. Each Rakhi tied was a promise of support, a tribute to the silent sacrifices made by soldiers guarding the frontiers. At this misty edge of the country, love transcended borders, reminding all that in India, protection is not just a duty, but a shared sentiment of the heart. To commemorate the International Day of the World's Indigenous Peoples, the Department of Sociology at St. Edmund's College organized a lecture by Smiti Upatyaka Datta, a doctoral candidate from the University of Toronto. Her talk, titled Ethnomusicology in Indigenous Worlds, Reflections from Assam and Meghalaya, explored her research on folk music and instruments from both states. Originally from Tezpur, Assam, Datta shared video clips of tea garden tribes and Khasi folk music featuring artists like Rida Gatpo and Dominic Linkhoi. Principal in charge, Brother Sunil Brito, emphasized the importance of preserving indigenous wisdom through language, land, attire, folklore, and celebration.
It's always better if you find something that you are really having fun with. Make sure that you do research which you enjoy. Right, that's the first thing. And the second thing being explore a lot of different mediums when doing research, right? Because as researchers in academia, we tend to sometimes stay within the four walls of academia, of classrooms, of colleges and universities. So it is very important for us, especially when working in indigenous communities, among indigenous peoples, to expand the ways in which we do and share our research, explore different mediums like film, like music, documentary, performances, etc.
The Maudam Academic School Organization, MASO, successfully organized the inaugural Liar Sirdar Maudam Marathon, paying tribute to the late Liar Sirdar, a revered community leader and pastor known for his contributions to Western Riboy. Flagged off by HNYF Northern Region President Hastings Lingdo and concluded by Jirang MLA Sosthenes Sotun, the event drew wide participation under the theme Run for Health, Run for Victory. Winners across various age groups and villages were awarded, blending remembrance with a celebration of fitness and perseverance. Now for the weather report. First, let's take a look at the weather report in Tura. The minimum temperature was recorded at 23 degrees Celsius and the maximum temperature at 27 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 82% and the rainfall was recorded at 10 millimeter. Moving on to Shillong, the minimum temperature was 18 degrees Celsius and the maximum temperature 23 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 75% and the rainfall was 6 millimeter. Meanwhile, in July, the minimum temperature was 18 degrees Celsius, the maximum temperature 22 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 79% and the rainfall 7 millimeter. And the forecast in Tura, Shillong and Juwai says moderate rain and thunder shower is likely to occur at most places. And now, before we end the news, the headlines once again. Bangladeshi gang attacks youth near Indo-Bangla border in southwest Kutch Hills district. One suspect, Masoor Akhtar, arrested. Government nears land deal to relocate Harijan colony families. Government announces removal of optional subjects from civil services exams. And Raksha Bandhan celebrated at Dauki border, a touch of love for BSF soldiers. Well, viewers, that's all. We have come to the end of the news. Until we meet again tomorrow at the same time, same channel, thank you for watching and good night.